Hello again, I'm Luis. This is part 4 of my collection video, starting with Short Night of the Glass Dolls. This is a DVD set of the Sand Pebbles, back when Fox was doing these. There's a Blu-ray in there. The Specialists. I also have another edition of that, I believe from Eureka, if I'm not mistaken. Savage Sisters, nice slip. St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Let me shut the curtain again. Avoid the glare. All right. Siege. Somewhere in Time. I hope this gets a 4K at some point. Standalone. The excellent Shackleton miniseries, directed by this guy, Kenneth Branagh. This is from I think A&E made or aired this series. Great series. Got a couple of ski comedies, Ski Patrol and Ski School. Savage Attraction. Snake. Shredder. You'll notice I have a lot of horror movies. In my regular section, I'm a horror nut. I love horror movies, but I do have a separate section for my favorites, and I have a lot of non-favorites, which are in the normal population up here. Star Maker on DVD. This needs a Blu-ray. Is it Miramax? Yeah, maybe it'll come out through Paramount. Secret of the Incas. This is the Kino reissue with the remaster. 16 Candles. Looking real good on Blu-ray from Arrow. Sabotage. Import Steelbook. The excellent Suspiria remake. Stone Cold Dead. Sisterhood. Slithis. Sorcerer. This is a remake of The Wages of Fear. Sidekicks. A bit of overkill for this movie, if you ask me, but nice looking set. I have a Showgirls 4K, 4K media book. The only version of 4K of this film available anywhere in the world except for Germany. I got a Spring Breakers media book. Nice. Summer School. Sunshine, a great sci-fi film. Still of the Night. Spartacus. This, I believe, was a Best Buy exclusive, but there is a 4K inside. This was a Blu-ray Steelbook. Very nice. I like disaster movies, and I really enjoyed this one. San Andreas. Sneakers. Suspicious Death of a Minor. Sudden Fury. Steel Dawn from Vestron. Shadow Play, Steel Justice, Shark's Treasure, this is Speed, there's a 4K in there, the Sect, this is the other version of the Specialists I was talking about. I don't know why I have two versions, but I think I picked this up mainly for the for that artwork. As you know, I'm an artwork nut. The Shooter, the Seduction, Strange Invaders, Twilight Time. This is the Sender. The Survivor. Aussie flick. The Scream on 4K and the Steelbook edition, obviously, 4K. And the Scream 2 4K. I don't know if this had a Steelbook, but I was okay with this regular version. Scream 2. And the Scream 4 regular. And I did enjoy the Scream remake. I don't know if this is called 5 or if it's just a remake, but I enjoyed it. I also have a Scream Collection 5-disc set that was released on Blu-ray a few years ago. That's in my favorites section. This is Sarah, Portrait of a Teenage Alcoholic, with Linda Blair. Scanners 2 and 3 double feature. Set that aside for a minute. And Vinegar Syndrome's Scanner Cop trilogy. Not trilogy. Two movies in one. Saturn 3. Street Walkin'. Wait a second. Let me just replace this, because otherwise all these will fall over. Shawshank Redemption it's a Blu-ray digibook, but it does include the 4K version of it. As you can see, nice release and a great film. Spontaneous Combustion. This is from Code Red. These all came in blue cases, but I replaced those because I didn't like the boxy corners, and I replaced those with clear ones, which I think it makes them look nicer, I guess, in my opinion. I don't know, it's just a collector thing. Sabata. SS Experiment Camp, 88 films. Stendhal Syndrome. Sleepless. Not one of Argento's best, but it's still good enough to own for the collection. The Score, 4K. This is a French import of a recent film, Sacrifice. Pretty good movie. Shanghai Joe, Cauldron Films. Sweet Kill, DVD. The Stone Killer from Powerhouse. The 7-Ups. Silence of the Lambs, 4K. The Swarm. Scalp Hunters. Savage Harbor. Skullduggery. Stealth and Vertical Limit double feature. Scorpion with Two Tails. This is a horrible Blu-ray. Looks terrible. It's from Full Moon. Looks no better than the VHS. 7 Blood-Stained Orchids from 88 Films. Someone to Watch Over Me. Schoolgirls in Chains. Shame. This is the only Blu-ray version of this film available on Blu-ray. The Severed Arm. The Soldier 7. I'm not a fan of these blue bands on these early Blu-rays. This is also known as the 5th airport film. This is Starflight 1. I think this is one of Code Red's last releases. Rest in peace, Bill Olsen. Swiss Family Robinson. I have to remind you guys that I am not a member of the Disney Movie Club. I got these from eBay. I don't like Disney. Scream for Help. I don't like what they represent. You know, what they're doing to physical media is just it's a mistake, big mistake. Star Crash. It's one of the earlier Shout Factory Blu-rays from their Corman library that they bought. Sharky's Machine. Soldier. 15th anniversary edition of Stargate, the film, on Blu-ray. Where the heck is the 4K of that? Childhood favorite of mine, Space Camp. Swamp Thing from 88 Films. Spellbinder. Satan's Blood. The Tobey Maguire films. I'm a big fan of the original Spider-Man, so I only have the first film on this gorgeous steelbook. A little bit plain looking, but I think it looks great. Yeah, I'm not big into Spider-Man or superhero movies in general. Stardust. The Specialist. Sin City. Very nice steelbook. And Sin City 2. Actually, I think this may be another copy of the original Sin City. I have a Sin City 2 collector's edition somewhere, box set. Silent Rage. Surf Nazis Must Die. Sicilian Clan. Source Code. I'll fix that later. Spasmo. Oh, brother. Signs. Spinks. Starship Troopers steelbook. And Spinks. This is from Shout Factory. That was a Warner Archive DVD. I hope they keep updating those archive DVDs. And Stan and Ollie. Silver Streak. Sully. Great movie. Special effects. Shout at the Devil. The Shadowed Mine. A South African slasher. Sister Sister. Vinegar Syndrome. Stunt Squad. Shadows in an Empty Room. just do one of those. Super 8 metal pack. Sleepwalkers from Eureka. There's a metallic sheen to that slip. Looks good. Stranger on the Run, a Don Siegel film. Another version of Schindler's List, but I'm gonna remove this from my the shelves because I already have a premium steelbook there somewhere. So that's coming out. Sacrifice, Umberto Lenzi. All right. What else we got there? We got Soul Survivor from the UK, Region B. My Oppo player does play Region Bs. Firebase Gloria. The Spell. And The Great Stingray. Love this movie. I got Spear. And Showdown. All right, let's talk about this for a little bit. When this came out, I think back in 2007, I thought it was great. There was a metallic tin case that just came in, which I took out because it rusted on me. It caught some rust. And at the time, I thought it was a great set. I still do, which is why it's still on my shelf. And this comes off. This is just a little O-ring type of thing. That comes off, and there's an Ultimate Collector's Edition of the films, including Superman Returns. The upcoming Superman set will not include Returns, which is a shame. And yeah, this was a wonderful set for its time. It came with this little lanyard note thing, booklet thingy, and comics reprint of some kind. And yeah, it's a great release. You know, Superman the movie on Blu-ray, and looks great. It was remastered. Superman the extended cut. This, I don't know if this was something I added to it. I don't remember because the artwork is different. Superman the movie extended special edition. So there's 3 versions of the first film. And a special edition disc of the first film, part 2. The banner cut. This was something I added to it. Superman 2 special features. Superman 3. Artwork looks different, so this is something I may have also added for some reason. And 4. And there's Returns right there. Documentary. Another documentary. So yeah, this is on DVD. This is definitely a keeper. Superman Returns Special Edition Disc 2. And Bryan Singer's video journals. Yeah, this is a keeper, folks. I'm not going to get rid of this. And that's the back. I am not getting rid of this. I don't know if I'm going to keep it on the shelf because it's a bit on the thick side and it's going to take up some good space up there. I may just keep it in the closet somewhere. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that set, to that 4K set. Even though I'm not a fan of the 3rd or 4th films, but you know, they do exist, and I do want to. I'm something of a completist, so I will get them for completion's sake. So there you have it. So continuing, we got Strip Nude for Your Killer. Sector Siniestra from Vinegar Syndrome. This is Syndicate Sadists. All right, so I do have this in the new Lenzy set, so I'm going to get rid of that. Put that aside. Skinner. Savages, good movie. Stand By Me on 4K. Surf 2. Solar Babies, another childhood favorite of mine. And the Vista Series edition of The Sixth Sense. This is just a DVD set. I kept this for the packaging. And this is great. I used to love their Vista Series line. There is a Blu-ray in there, as well as the original DVD. Strays. This was released by Shout. The Skull. Good shark movie. The Shallows. Street Kings. Good movie. Fernando de Leo's Slaughter Hotel from this company. It's hard to pronounce. The Slasher is the Sex Maniac. And these bottom shelves is I usually keep all the lesser, what I call lesser B movies, because I keep the best stuff on top. Southern Comfort, Scavenger Hunt, Serpent and the Rainbow, Shack Out on 101, Stalingrad, Surrogates, Space Raiders, The Suckling from '88 film, from Vinegar Syndrome. Keep getting these two mixed up. And we got Space Cowboys. I enjoyed that movie very much. Very good movie. Scream, Pretty Peggy. She. Switchblade Sisters. Stakeland. And Sands of the Kalahari. It's a great film. And that's it for this shelf. We got one more shelf to go. And it's that one there. Oh. This is the Seijin Suzuki Early Years Volume 2. I don't have Volume 1. Secret Invasion. See No Evil. A Sound of Thunder. This is the Japanese release. She Killed in Ecstasy. Jess Franco. Scalps. The Sure Thing. Sheena. Screamers. Scarecrow. Shivers. Some Kind of Wonderful. Blu-ray Steelbook. Savage Dawn. Streets of Fire. Sherlock Holmes on Steelbook. Sequel, Game of Shadows. Strangers Watching. Saw. 4K on Steelbook with an O-ring. And I got a complete movie collection on Blu-ray. Selena. Short Eyes. Silk. Snapshot. Sometimes They Come Back. Shakedown. Stripped to Kill. Final Judgment. Here I have the Star Wars Complete Saga Blu-ray set. But I decided to get rid of the Blu-rays and put 4Ks in here. I really dig this design. So yeah, as you can see, there are 4Ks in there. I don't want to dig them out, but you can see the Ultra HD logo. Yeah, this is it's a great set, but I don't need, to cut back on space. To make some space, I decided to just get rid of the Blu-rays that were in here and just put the 4Ks, and they work just fine. They work just fine. And here's a bonus disc that was already in there, so I kept that. Yep. And another bonus disc, disc 3, bonus disc and documentaries and spoofs. Yeah, this was a great set. And yeah, I'm gonna keep that permanently in my collection. This is The Force Awakens slipcase, and this came with a steelbook, which I will show you right now. Here we go. Right, that's A Force Awakens. This is The Last Jedi on 4K. What's this? Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. I think this was a Target exclusive. Yeah. And up here, because I enjoyed Rogue One so much, I bought what's called a one-click box set. One click means it contains all 3 custom steelbooks. And here they are. I'll show these to you. This is number 1. Lenticular. Yeah, I did enjoy these movies very much. And I also enjoyed Solo very much. Another cool lenticular there. Nice effect. And this one. This one's my least favorite, but I still think it's pretty cool. Still sealed. Yep. Big fan of Rogue One there. And of course, Solo. I'm a big fan of these movies. Lots of fun. All right, that's Sinbad Collection. Indicator. Powerhouse. Nice set. Shock treatment. This is Severin. All right, and something called Street People. Not sure what that's about. I buy a lot of Kino titles on sale. Stick. I'm a big fan of Stick, Burt Reynolds film. So I have this media book, which is sealed, and the one with the original theatrical poster art. Nice little steelbook there. Good film. I want to show you a couple of these premiums without breaking anything. This is Saving Private Ryan, and it's just an O-ring. It's just an O-ring, and it's the same artwork on the steelbook, but actually, hang on. Yeah, same artwork. And this is from a premium company. I think it's HD Zeta. And A Star is Born. I loved this movie. So I picked up this premium edition. All right. Nice embossed title. And it's just a great looking steelbook. yeah, this was a movie. I'm not into musicals much, or movies about singers, or but if I don't know, they're good sometimes. They're enjoyable. Sicilian Connection, Short Circuit 2, Shutter Island, Sunny Boy, Splash, Strange Days, Spectre, this is the Steelbook. Nothing special, but still cool. Oh, and I got this poster of Superstition, one of my favorite childhood horror flicks. Great poster there. Sicario. This is a premium steel in a slipcase, and this is the slipcase. This is the Steelbook. That's embossed or debossed. I get those two confused. Sicario and the sequel, Day of the Soldado. Look at that nice 3D effect. So there it is, Day of the Soldado. Just a cool looking release. I'm a sucker for this stuff. Put that there. All right, single white female. Starman. Tarantulas. Terminator 2. But this is really called Shocking Dark. These slips are really tough to get out. Shocking Dark. Spookies, The Searchers, Salt, The Seventh Sign, Skyscraper, Schizo, Stigma, Swimming Pool, she grabbing her crotch there. Screaming Woman, The Signal, Sunflower, Striker, Slither, Shakma, Slaughterhouse 5, Scorchy, Slaughterhouse Rock, and Hard Rock Zombies. Satan's Slave, Someone's Watching Me, Scissors, Shoot First, Die Later, great title. True Lies on Blu-ray from Spain, looks great. Two Moon Junction, 13 Ghosts, Tough Guys Don't Dance, Trigger Effect and Body Count, double feature. Tomboy, Terror Out of the Sky, Turbulence, Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3 on 4K, looks great. Tales from the Hood, and Tora 45th Anniversary Edition. Steelbook. To Kill a Mockingbird on 4K. Time Cop media book. And I've got a Terminator shrine going on here. Several versions of doubles of each film. They're not on this shelf, but I'll show you the ones I do have on the shelf. This is the original film. That's just a slip box. There's a Steelbook inside. And the Steelbook is somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. It's right next to it. And this is one of those magnets that come off. Right? That's what that comes off. Actually, let me see if I can just bring this table up so I can show you guys. Just bear with me for a minute. All right, so yeah, this magnet here just comes right off to reveal the actual Steelbook. And there you have it. Isn't that great? It's a great set. Very sleek looking, looks very sleek in that slip box. And I have another version of Terminator. This is a German Steelbook, which I kept. It's great. Terminator 2 Judgment Day in an O-ring. That's the O-ring slip, and this is the Steelbook. It is awesome, I gotta tell you. Just awesome. Look at how sleek that looks. Looks real sleek. I love it. That's part 2. I'm getting my fingerprints all over it. I got 3, which I did enjoy very much. You know, I thought it was a good movie. Not as good as T2 or the original, but still good. Right? That's the slip box. And this is the Steelbook. Another great Steelbook edition. Nice and sleek, shiny. Just the way I like them. That's, you know, there you go. I'm gonna have to get some wipes to clean that off later on. And another version of T3. I'm not sure if this is the same kind of Steelbook. I think it might be different. Oh, this is one of those magnets. Yeah, they're cool. Magnet. Oh yeah, look at that. There's Arnold. I thought this girl did a good job with her character on T3, and this is a different Steelbook, different artwork, and they're all great stuff. And we have Salvation, which I also enjoyed. I thought this was okay. Again, nothing special. This is just an O-ring. The film was nothing special, but I like the setting, the post-apocalyptic setting. Right? And this is the Steelbook. Terminator Genesis. Another black case. Right. And this is the Steelbook. Another one of those magnets that come off. Go. That comes off, and this is the actual Steelbook. All right, that's debossed. This is the back. That's cool. Movie, not so good. This one's not so good, to be honest. But you know, it's out. And they're fun. They're fun movies. And my least favorite, Dark Fate. I got Ticks. Toys Are Not for Children. Training Day on 4K. It's recent pickup. Troll 1 and 2. Through the Fire. Transformations. Terrorvision. Video Dead. Time Bomb, Teenage Hitchhikers, Time of the Wolf, playing with fire. Toy soldiers. They shoot horses, don't they? Tank. You. Things change. Turkey shoot. Transformers 5-film movie collection on 4K. The original True Grit and the remake on a metal pack. Thief of Hearts. Tentacles. Look at that awesome artwork. Thor. This is a Thor import premium steelbook, and this is the steelbook. Debossed. Right? And Thor Dark World. Very nice. And the Dark World steelbook. Good stuff. Thor Ragnarok on 4K. Treasure of the Sierra Madre. This is an import. Terminal Island. The Tough Ones from Grindhouse. Tough Turf, one of my childhood favorites. This should be on my favorite section. Looking good in a black case. Got Terror Squad. Talons of the Eagle. Tales of Terror. And Time After Time. Okay, my arm is getting tired. Let's see if I can move through this a bit faster. I got the Time Guardian. 2-minute warning. Total Recall set, 4K set from the UK. Steelbook in there. And I thought the remake was pretty good. I enjoyed it. With Colin Farrell. That's the steelbook version. The original, The Thing. There Will Be Blood. Thriller. A Cruel Picture. Vinegar Syndrome. Them, a French film on DVD. Two Evil Eyes. I didn't bother to get the 4K of this because the Blu-ray is good enough for me. 10 Commandments. This is a Hijack. Twins. Trackdown. Time Rider. Truck Stop Women. Torment. That Man Bolt. Two on a Guillotine. Triple feature, Time to Kill, Pelican Brief, and The Client. The Truman Show. Their Finest Hour. 5 British World War II classics. They Call Me Mr. Tibbs. Trip with the Teacher. Trading Places. Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf 2. Top Gun. Top Gun Maverick 4K. The Train. The Taken Collection. 3 movies. Times Square. Thomas Crown Affair. The original. Tintorera. Tiger Shark. Time Travelers. True Romance 4K from the Arrow. And this is the artwork on the case there. I also own the steelbook version. It looks great. Sealed. I've got Tenet. Another premium steel. I call them Steelies sometimes. And this is the steelbook. I think that's embossed. That's embossed. And it's a great Steelbook. The movie is a little hard to, for me at least, a little hard to understand. You have to see it a couple times, a few times, to really get it. It's hard to follow it as well, but it's a good movie. It's a very good movie. All right, so here we go. We got Triangle. 2 Mules for Sister Sarah. Tentacles and Reptilicus. Tightrope. Touch of Evil. The Tremors Attack Pack. Tremors Shrieker Island. The Time Machine. There's Nothing Out There. And Trouble Bound. All right, time for the chair. Time for the chair. Tinker Tailor, Soldier Spy. Let's see. Taxi Driver on Blu-ray. Terror Express. Tobruk. Tammy and the T-Rex. THX 1138. Tomorrowland. Tank Girl. The Temp. Terminal Velocity. Trilogy of Terror. Thinner. Taffin. Vista. Teachers. Threads. Trespass. The town that dreaded sundown. Texas Detour and Cuba Crossing. Tales from the Crypt. Vault of Horror. Taking of Beverly Hills. Treasure of the Four Crowns. All right, let me just exercise my arm here. We got 10 Little Indians. Agatha Christie. Truck Turner. The Three Stooges. Touch of Death. 3 Burials of Melquiades Estrada. Steelbook from the UK. Toy Soldiers. To Live and Die in LA. The Turning. Too Scared to Scream. Tango and Cash. Tank 432. This is Troy. This came in a special set, which I got rid of because it kind of broke. I broke it. But yeah, this is just a little fold out thing. And the Troy Director's Cut and the extras disc. Actually, this is not the extras. This is a DVD of the Director's Cut. Good movie. All right. Teen Witch, another 80s or 90s teen flick. I love these. Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. The Tenant. Taking Care of Beeswax. Trapped. Talking Walls. Another one of those Fox DVD collector sets. There's a Blu-ray in there. All right. Titanic. There is a Blu-ray. I think this was a Blu-ray set. No, this was a DVD set, which I decided to keep because it's a nice hard box. And what I did was make my own combo pack, if I can get this thing out. Hang on. Get it out, and yeah, kept that because it's great packaging. There you go. And there's the Blu-ray. And the special features Blu-ray. And I don't need the DVD, so I took that out. Hopefully the 4K isn't too far behind, but this is a very nice set. Right, for Titanic. Taxi for Tobruk. The 13th Floor. This was rumored to be coming out from Arrow, but this was years ago. Trench 11. To All a Good Night. Televised Terror. TV movies from Vinegar Syndrome. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4. Next Generation. Trick or Treats. And Tough Guys. Just do a quick pan across before I show these to you. And I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 more shelves left. All right, well, continuing. Got the Tenement, Game of Survival, Time Machine Remake, the Underworld 4K Collection. Right. Nice looking set there. Underworld. Upgrade from Second Sight. This was a fun movie. Undead Umbrella. I am not going to get the Vinegar Syndrome edition. Under Siege. And part 2, I think, is in here. Yep. Under Siege 1 and 2. Great movies. Great action movies. I think this may be Seagal's best movie. What do you guys think? I got this awesome Steelbook of Universal Soldier from Germany, I believe. And there is a 4K in there. Okay. Nice looking Steelbook. Underwater. The Unborn. Uncharted. The Uncanny. Uncle Sam. U571. Unbreakable. Unforgiven. The Undertaker. U-Turn. Under Fire. Up the Creek. Usual Suspects. The Uninvited. Untamed Heart. Underwater. Unbroken Steelbook. Undeclared War. Vinegar Syndrome. The Untouchables on steel. 4K. Violent City. Vigilante Force. The Visit. The Village of the Damned. 1995. Vacancy. Vanishing Point, Steelbook. It's beginning to chip away there. Vice Squad, great movie. Early 80s. The Vanishing of the Valley of Gwangi. Venom. Vampires Night Orgy. Violence in a Women's Prison. Volcano. Vanilla Sky. Just announced for 4K. I'm not really interested. My favorite, one of my favorites of the 80s, Valley Girl. And the Umberto Lenzi Thomas Millian collection. A Virgin Among the Living Dead. The Vineyard. Fun horror flick. Valdez is Coming. Voyage of the Damned. Vampiros Lesbos. Jess Franco. These are see-through slip boxes. I think I can show these to you. It's not too risky. Risque. Yeah. Just an O-ring. And that's the artwork. Cool stuff. The Valachi papers, the indicator version. V, the miniseries. Vibes in a cool retro slip. V for Vendetta. This is a 4K Steelbook. Let's see if I can get that out. Oh, that's too tight. I don't want to risk it. Too tight. It's just a flimsy little O-ring over a Steelbook. I got the Classic Classic Vacation Collection. All on blue. I don't need these on 4K. Blue is just fine. I don't need to upgrade everything on 4K. It's just not really necessary. The 88 Films version of the Violent Professionals. Nice edition there. Hard box. And another one of Fox's DVD sets. I love this film. And yeah, made for DVD, but there's a Blu-ray in there. Great movie if you like war movies. Vengeance Trails for Western classics. More like spaghetti westerns. Yep. The Victim. Voices. Vigilante on 4K. Voices from Beyond. There's Horses. Vice Academy 1, 2, 3. Recent Pickup, Vagrant from Arrow. Vincent Price Collection, Volume 1. These films there. Volume 1 and Volume 2. Virus. The Vikings. I have this beautiful version of Walkabout from Second Sight. Nice, very nice set. White Ghost. The Will Be Conspiracy. Weird Science. I love that. Metallic sheen on that. Looks good. Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. This, it really does belong in my favorite section. Love this movie. The Wrestler Steelbook from Plain Archive, I think. Actually, it's not a Steelbook. It's just a regular case in a slip box. This is 4K. This is Wild Things. And one of my all-time favorite sci-fi movies, Waterworld, in the 3-hour version. I love this film. Hopefully it'll make the 4K schedule for Arrow. Yeah, but I'm very grateful for that. The Ulysses cut, love it. 4K of War Games. Nico Mastorakis film, The Wind. Whoever Slew Auntie Roo. Women's Prison Massacre. I thought I already had this somewhere. Might be another film. The Witch from Second Sight. The limited edition box set. Right. Nice. Great set. Good movie. And When 8 Bells Toll. Coming up on a home stretch. Let's just do a quick pan. And the bottom shelf, the very bottom. Just 2 more shelves to go. What's this? This is Wheels of Fire and Raiders of the Sun double feature. Warriors of the Year 2072, Lucio Fulci. Walking Tall films. And the Wicker Man. Let me fix all this stuff. When Worlds Collide and War of the Worlds. Paramount presents. Weekend at Bernie's. Wolf. Who Framed Roger Rabbit on 4K. Wonder Woman. Another premium or preemie. Alright, that's Valenti. Alright. Looks real good. Looks great. I love these premiums. Again, they are expensive, but to me they're worth it. I got the Wrath of the Titans Steelbook. This DVD set of the 3 films there. Waves of Lust. A Whisper in the Dark on DVD. Great soundtrack. Whose Child Am I? And Weekend Murders. The Witchmaker. Wrong Turn 6. The Warrior and the Sorceress. Wind Talkers. Warm Bodies. I don't think I need that on 4K. Actually, that is a 4K. That's a 4K. This was reissued in a 4K Steelbook, which I don't need. That's what I don't need. Good movie. West Side Story, the remake. Have not seen that yet. I hear good things about it. This is the werewolf versus vampire woman. Whiteout, good movie. When the Wind Blows, The Cradle Will Rock. Who Will Stop the Rain? Wait Until Dark. Wanted Dead or Alive. Wolfpack. The Wildlife, 80s teen comedy. The Wolfman. War of the Worlds on 4K, awesome movie. What Dreams May Come. Watch Me When I Kill. This is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory on Blu-ray. I don't want that. I don't need that on 4K. The Way Back, good movie. White Line Fever in a retro slip. Westworld, the movie. Waxwork 1 and 2 from Vestron. Wizard of Oz, I'm okay with the Blu-ray. The Wave. I have another copy of Wall-E. Okay. Steelbook. Wall-E. Where the Boys Are, 1984. The Wraith. White Fire. Wishmaster Collection. The Woman in Black. What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Walking the Edge. Wild Beasts. The Warlock Collection. Vestron Video. And Wolf Lake. Alright, I'm going to take out the ones in the bottom so I don't suffer too much. Hope you guys are still bearing with me here. I want to improve the quality of these videos, so I don't want to rush anything. Alright, so we just take all of these out. Set them nice and comfy on the chair there. I got some pretty good ones down there. I want to show you nice and calmly. I don't want to rush through this stuff. Okay, so just a few more to go, and we're good to go. All right, now these won't be in any order, so I'm gonna go through them just randomly. Okay, we got You'll Like My Mother, a thriller. This was released by Shout. It's a good movie. This is the Years of Lead collection. 5 classic films, crime thrillers, Italian crime thrillers. All right. Good. These are good movies. You have to. I think, in some cases, these may be acquired tastes. Now, what that means is you have to have seen them at a young age to really appreciate them today. Young Sherlock Holmes on Steelbook there. Got the X-Files. I Want to Believe. I think both films were in here. I think they're both in here. This is the original X-Files film, and this is part 2. Yeah, these are good movies. I really enjoyed these movies. Great TV show. Aha! Extra. Here's an Extra media book. Look at the awesomeness of that. See that? How awesome is that? How awesome is that? Isn't that great? I also have the second sight version on the Blu-ray. On Blu-ray, I got a Wrong Turn collection. I also have media book versions of these, which are in my favorites horror section. White Nights, good movie, 1985. This is The Wild Bunch, the original director's cut. Hopefully it gets a 4K. Watchers 2. Willard, the original. I got a William Castle collection from Indicator. Those films. And what else? Let's see here. Let me get rid of this stuff. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, a lot of stuff to show you. All right, here's my X-Men collection. Starting with, these will not be in order. This is X-Men Days of Future Past. At one point, this was highly sought after. I don't know who made this, but it is an import. And it's not in very good shape, as you can see. It's scratched to smithereens. But yeah, great movie. X-Men Days of Future Past. I have this edition of X-Men Apocalypse from Mantelab. I enjoyed this one as well. I got a condom on it. I don't like to use these much because they make a lot of noise. They do protect the movies, but I don't like to use them too much. Many of these are like Best Buy exclusives, I think. That's the Wolverine Steelbook. This is X-Men Origins Wolverine. X-Men First Class. The Last Stand. And X2 X-Men United. And finally, the original X-Men, still sealed. Yeah, see, these are Best Buy exclusives. Yeah, I really enjoyed these films, and these are great steelbooks. Great to own them. This is a new pickup. Walk Proud. Wild Geese 2. And the original. Weird Wisconsin. The Bill Rebane collection. With these films here. All right. Nice set there. All right, they got Whispers in the Dark. From Shout. World War Z. Steelbook. Import. What Lies Beneath. White Lightning. Witness. Wax Mask. Dario Argento presents. White Squall. And the UK version of The Woman in Black. All right. Zero Dark 30. Made to look like night goggle and night vision. This is from Plain Archive. It's a steelbook. It may still be sealed. I don't know. Yeah, it's still sealed. Quite nice. Still sealed. We got Zombieland. Zardoz. Zoltan, Hound of Dracula. The Zero Boys, good movie. I enjoyed that one. Zapped. Zero Population Growth. Year of the Dragon. And the Yads. All right, this encompasses my main collection, the main body of my collection. Right down there, I got some stuff I'm getting rid of. All right, this is a Book of the Dead thing that I picked up, like a replica. Picked that up from a company called Trick or Treat, who does these kind of things. I had the Book of the Dead version Blu-rays at one point, but the material kind of fell apart. And I had to throw them out. But I was glad to pick this up. Evil Dead is one of my favorite films. Right? And this is a great collectible piece from the movie. Look at that. Good stuff. Yeah, picked that up from Trick or Treat. Yeah, and it's got some. It's better made than the those old Blu-ray sets that came out many moons ago, and that was on my shelf right there. Okay, and what else? I have a couple of imports for Kill Bill that contain these steel books. You know, nothing special, but still nice. This one's kind of cool. Lenticular. Yeah, that's cool. And that's volume 1 or volume 2? That's volume 2. And volume 1. Little blood splatter there. Still sealed. Kill Bill volume 1. And of course, I got the Godfather 50th anniversary set. All right. And over here, I've got Bergman's Cinema collection from Criterion. Nice, awesome set. Got the Godzilla Showa era. The only place this fits is on this shelf. And I got the Zatoichi Criterion set. Family Ties. The complete series on DVD. Nice collection there. The Agnes Varda box set from Criterion. Again, these are kind of hard to display, so this spot is the best spot for it. And of course, I got the X-Files complete set, collector set on Blu-ray. Over here, I got the Lost complete series set on Blu-ray, and up there, Lawrence of Arabia. And down here, I got the Wonder Years locker set. Right. A complete collector's edition DVD set for the Wonder Years. All right, and that about wraps it up. I also have, don't forget, I have the crates. And these crates are movies I had to remove from the shelves because of lack of space. So I'll do a separate video for this. It'll be called What's in Those Crates. And I'll show you guys what's in there, and you guys can tell me if whatever is in there belongs on the shelves. And you know, and I'll see what I can do. I'll do whatever I have to do, if I can, to make room for this stuff. There's some pretty good stuff in there. There's some Criterions. There's some more premiums. You know, there's something like this that I imported from overseas, which is cool, but kind of a bit impractical. This was a DVD set. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to make that video soon. All right, thank you for watching. I appreciate your staying tuned and bearing with me with all my issues with this shoot. Hopefully came out okay. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and take care. See you next time.